Bang, I rep BGE forever. Do the dash, nigga, foot to the pedal. I rep BGE forever. Do the dash, nigga, foot to the pedal.
What did Kevin do? Kevin just walked out, bro. He didn't want to answer the question. Why did you attack that nigga, bro? I'm confused now. He attacked Cam first. He had to come out to Cam. And it's like he said Kevin Hart sold his name and believe he being blackmailed over some Diddy tapes. Yeah. Why would you say such thing, Dane? Y'all did Paper Soldiers together, man. Why they got this stuff on side of Boost's mouth down here, man? Boy, the Falco, you ain't shit, boy. You a dirty motherfucker, man.
Business where I work when I'm out here. And yeah, you know, I made this announcement when I was on The Breakfast Club. No one just believed me.
Nah.
I showed alleged Charlemagne.
Yeah, he did make a lot of announcements that everybody thought that nigga was lying about everything. It didn't look like you was telling the truth, though, dang. In their defense, it looked like you was lying.
The trailer, but he wanted to act like he didn't see it and lied, allegedly. But, you know, this has been done for a while. And what I did is I made it and licensed it to the minister. First tranche of My Paid in Full. And it's the docu-series. So, you know, I basically am telling you exactly who I'm talking about, from where the coke comes from, pause all the way to, you know, when it gets to Harlem, the people.
Pause. Why the fuck would you make a documentary telling where the coke coming from and how it get to Harlem? Am I missing some shit? What the fuck? That must have been way back in the day, way long time ago. Cause man, you tripping. Why would you make a documentary like that, bro? Telling where the work come from and where it going in Harlem. I wouldn't think you the type of guy to do nothing like that, man. Just to prove 50 Cent wrong. I don't think it's that serious, dang.
And then from there, we do the scripted. So this is the first tranche of My Paid in Full, and I tell that story through OG Stories. I licensed it to BET and Paramount for domestic, and then I keep the rest for the rest of the world for my television network, the new network. So it's a different kind of deal. It's definitely not a deal that made me rich, you know, because I had to pay for everything, but I still own it. So the difference between me and 50 is, you know, there was an announcement made that I got greenlit, and that's not what happened. We already made you know, me, Brian, and Louis Carr, before Louis was the president, we did this deal. And, you know, we did it where no one could stop it, where it was, don't even pay for it. I'll make it, I'll license it to you, I'll own it. And, you know, what's crazy is since he's become president, it's a little harder to maneuver over there. But the point is, there'll be an announcement of when it's coming out, but it is coming out, let's just say very soon. It's already done. No one can stop it.
Okay.
And, you know, there is nobody telling me what to do. There's no boss. I don't work for them. All I did was rent it to them to distribute it for cable television and Paramount Plus, just giving this story a platform. But what's funny is if, you know, they don't make an announcement, no one believes it. Even my friends that I've already told this were like, oh, you need any help? I'm like, I already did this already. So when I had spoke to y'all, remember I told you I was working on But the thing is, what people have to understand is I directed it. My crew, we made all the music in it with my band. I helped edit it, basically, every second with every editor. It's 10 episodes.
My bad.
And, the people are people that I personally know. And personally saw. I don't have to clear anything to tell my personal experience as it relates to Harlem. So for Cheap Teeth, aka Fredo, aka Cameron, aka I want to talk about Sweaty.
So that's gonna be his name in the documentary, Chi, aka Fredo, aka Cameron. When that nigga named Rico on Pay the Food though, why don't you listen to that nigga Rico? Rico, the crazy Puerto Rican nigga that be fucking all the bitches, man. You know what I mean?
Men every day for a living, and now aka Paws getting thrown around by wrestlers on some clown shit. To me, that's just not what I have for him. He better get to work if he wants to go make Paid in Full.
Yeah, that was some crazy promotion going on over there. Cameron got beat up by a wrestler, man. Did he have to go to WrestleMania and get back at that nigga or something like that? I don't know, man. I don't look at wrestling like this, so I don't know that Cam go on there. That nigga had to go to WrestleMania to get the wrestler dude.
And stop getting thrown around by wrestlers, and maybe keep my name out of his big mouth with those cheap teeth, with those what are those in his mouth. Because again, if you're gonna do something,
the nigga who teeth done fell out, gonna talk about somebody else's teeth. Come on, G. Can't do that, gang. I think you lost the right to talk about teeth, man. You know what I'm saying? I think you lost that right, my boy. When you drunk that orange juice and said, and that motherfucker, your whole shit. This shit right here. This shit right here, my boy.
Yeah, talk to him for a
Sure,
second.
talk to him. Hold on.
Just for a second.
Oh, God.
Well, you're not saying nothing.
Look, so...
You're not saying nothing.
You ain't saying that.
Download American. All right, that's okay.
That nigga shit came out. It's like the whole rat came out that bitch. All 32 teethuses. Damn, nigga. You lost your right to talk about niggas' teeth, bro. Leave Cam teeth alone, fam.
As intricate and personal as getting teeth, pause, you should be patient. You should make sure it's the right dentist. And you should make sure they're not too big for your face.
You should take your own advice, bro. Your shit came out, bro.
I could have sworn everything was good between both of y'all. Like, what happened, yo? Like, why y'all going back and forth again?
He keeps talking about me. They keep bringing me up. They keep trying to throw jabs, and I could care less. They're children. They play childish games. I just feel like they might keep saying my name because it gets them relevant or in the algorithm, but I just don't know how you can make a career talking about me once or twice a week or bringing my name up, or why you want people to think I'm fucked up. I don't know why you want people to think that. And you supposed to, you know what I mean? Like, now it's you. You're the new one on the other side, but so corny. You think it felt good, pause, to see him jumping around with G-Unit like a clown? I know they laughing at him. I know they made him do it. I just think they got pictures of him, allegedly. But they should stop talking about me. It's not even like I'm starting, but I don't know what it is. They know I'm not going to let any of that slide.
G-Unit got pictures of Cameron? Doing what? What does Cameron be on? He on some funny bunny shit? I don't spill the beans, dang. With your mouth going sideways, man. Tell her what it is, bro. Why would 50 Cent got pictures of that nigga? Then I think you that's some shit you saying. Then you gonna say somebody got pictures of Kevin Hart. Nah. Everybody ain't got pictures on them. Duskia, What's your chain say? Duskia?
But they've been, I was just waiting for to get real teeth. Like I had the dentures, but I told you I had right there in the last interview I had dentures. Because I was going through the bone healing, but now I got the implants, so I'm popping it now. And we back outside.
Okay.
So you see, Nicky Licky got a hit record with PD Crack F1. I got the CEO race team is racing Mace.
Who is Petey Crack? Talking about the old Petey Crack? I ain't seen that song nowhere, dang.
Second at the Arbondale racetrack, so you'll see that. And I'm opening up these CEO country clubs, my version of a real Soho house, all around the country. And, LA's the first. Well, actually, I did it here first. But then LA, I'm opening that. Then we're going to go open up the hotel in Chicago. But it's members only. And I'm only letting people in that I really with. Pause, where I know it's going to be productive.
So I take it that, that video that went viral of Cam asking Kevin Hart about you. You ain't like that? You wasn't feeling that?
Oh, that was another one. Well, I don't know why they would do that. And they, he's like a planned skit every day. So you never know what's real or what's not over there. It's WWE life over there with me. But I don't know why the first question you would say is, what do you think about Dame Dash? I mean, that's gay to me. Like, why are you asking another man what they think about me? That's gay.
I ain't gonna say it's that, but it is kind of crazy. Like, he said it was a genuine question, but I'm like, damn, why? Out of all the shit you could ask the multi-million-dollar nigga Kevin Hart, nigga. Ask that nigga about Dame Dash, nigga. What?
Allegedly. So,
allegedly.
Again, the reason why Kev is not cool with me now is because I was protecting him when Kev was bothering him. And the next, I showed it. When I saw Kev, he had on Uggs and, leotards or whatever. And I got at him and said, don't bother Cam no more. That's my little brother. You know better than that. He's with me. Pause. What? And then Fredo asked that question. And literally he called me like, yo, man, I think he got at me. He wasn't just telling me other than to say protect him. So I said, I got you, little bro. Don't worry about it. Like I always do. Every time Cam has had a problem, I've dealt with it, not other.
This don't even sound. Cameron asked you to get Kevin Hart off his back? What? Kevin a little nigga, man. I think Cameron could probably handle him. But he had to ask you.
Shit that I don't know about. But when he has any issues in business, I'll save his life.
Oh,
when he had any business, that's why I was so upset when he got punched in his face and didn't do anything with my cousin there. Because I was like, yo, I thought you were supposed to be watching. He's like, he wasn't paying me that day. We was friends. He's not going to get his sneak bodyguard on some slick shit. But I got to remember, this is the guy that got his, his whole career punched out of his face and didn't do anything. And it was only 3 people. Only 3 people. It was 3 people. It was like, that's it? That's why you let a man punch you in your face? At least punch him in the face and run or curl up or something, but don't get in the car and drive off and cry in the car. And then go get some, a mouthpiece because you had because he was Bucky dead before, pause. And now he got a mouthpiece, a cheap mouthpiece. And I'm just wondering why he didn't fight back and why he continues to be now like he's on the other side.
Bro, what is it? Who are you talking about? Do the comments know? When the fuck Cameron get punched out, bro? About 3 niggas. Who were the 3 niggas? I'm trying to think who Cam had beef with, man. Or was this some street shit, man?
All right, him against me, it's like draining, but I'm not going to let him keep talking about me and with me not saying anything. And I just feel like because no one wants to, because he sounds stupid when he tries to talk articulate and do interviews. He's squinting Tarantino. He's squinting. I mean, it's just not entertaining to look at. I'm not hating, but I just don't think the rhythm is there like it was before. And I guarantee you that show, a sports show, that show only exists because of Mace.
Oh, man. Give my nigga credit, man. Ain't nobody over there just because no goddamn Mace, bro. Cameron bigger than Mace, bro.
So I remember Gilly telling me personally, like, nah, we told Cam we can't do the show without Mace. And that's why he went and got Mace. But that show wasn't anything, and they wouldn't even do it without Mace. So he had to put his tail between his legs, because what he was telling me was, I can't f with Mace because Mace was, you know, lying about God, and I don't play with God. But for the money, you know, all of that went out the window. So he had to be humble, and that's why Mace is sitting there laughing at him, because you don't see Mace running around beefing with everybody. Well, I love Mace and the respect that we have amongst each other after everything. Again, he's the only one that got on the show and promoted.
Hey, man, but he be doing a lot of grinning, bro. He be doing a lot of killer. You do all that shit, man. You grin, you in, man. He laughing at you with killer, bro. The fuck is you? I think you missing the big picture. That nigga laughing at you, man. They getting paid together laughing at you, man. He just ain't saying nothing. He just laughing at all the jokes, but he involved. He agree with that shit. He agree with it.
So he knows that this is a business transaction. We all know that Fredo is a transactional person, and this is for money. But I know that you never see them hanging out with each other than in the front of a camera. They not friends. So me, I work with my friends. I don't do transactional relationships, Paul.
I mean, like two dudes. Were they supposed to be taking pictures every time they out in the bout like some damn women? Nigga, we at lunch, nigga. Fuck. They on camera together all day. I don't think and then gotta take pictures to let niggas know that we hang together too. You know what I mean?
With my friends. It's always been for love. And this distraction of him playing games and not being able to really, and trying to paint a picture of me, like, why would he be the one to try to make me look like I'm struggling, or I'm doing bad, or I'm a different version of myself, right? And he's still the same guy that won't get in front of me and have a conversation because he's a coward. You feel me? A coward with big teeth, big cheap teeth, and real stupid looking suits. And those leathers are terrible. It's a fake version of, it's terrible what he's doing. And I wish somebody.
That nigga said that nigga's a coward. With big teeth. Yeah, that shit was funny though, bro. And funny suits. That shit was funny though. Hold on, that nigga's a coward.
To really, and trying to paint a picture of me, like, why would he be the one to try to make me look like I'm struggling, or I'm doing bad, or I'm a different version of myself? Right? And he's still the same guy that won't get in front of me and have a conversation because he's a coward. You feel me? A coward with big teeth, big cheap teeth, and real stupid looking suits. And those leathers are terrible. It's a fake version of, it's terrible what he's doing. And I wish somebody would tell him. Like, you know, he's literally the dude walking around with the goldfish from I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker. And he's clown. He's like, everyone's laughing at him, and he thinks he's the man. Like, how could it be cool squinting all day, getting thrown around by other sweaty men? I just don't get how that was something that we was ever jacking. But I don't want to talk about him all day because it feels abusive, and I don't want to do this to this little dude. Pause. Fredo. And then he tries to send some girl to talk about Nicolette, and I'm like, Nicolette's like, yo, I should just get at him because he's whack. He hasn't made a record. I mean, he can't make a hit record, so he had to be a sportscaster, and he's gonna send a girl to do a man's work.
Oh man,
Or
my nigga,
Nicolette.
hey, my boy popping this shit, bro. That nigga said, I don't want to do that to this little dude. This shit feels abusive, nigga. I'm gonna have to use that shit. Hey man, I don't really want to get, bro. That shit feel like abusive, bro. I don't want to keep hitting this little dude. You feel me? Like this shit funny to the motherfucker, bro. Hell nah, the nigga's a coward with big teeth. A big teeth coward. The nigga said. A big teeth.
No person. And this is for money.
Shit.
But I know that you never see them hanging out with each other other than in front of a camera. They not friends. So me, I work with my friends. I don't do transactional relationships, pause, with my friends. It's always been for love. And this distraction of him playing games and not being able to really, and trying to make paint a picture of me, like why would he be the one to try to make me look like I'm struggling or I'm doing bad or I'm a different version of myself? Right? And he's still the same guy that won't get in front of me and have a conversation because he's a coward. You feel me? A coward with big teeth, big cheap teeth, and real stupid looking suits. And those leathers are terrible. It's a fake version of, it's terrible what he's doing. And I wish somebody would tell him. Like, you know, he's literally the dude walking around with the goldfish from I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker. And he's clown. He's like, everyone's laughing at him, and he thinks he's the man. Like, how could it be cool squinting all day getting thrown around by the other sweaty men? I just don't get how that was something that we was ever jacking. But I don't want to talk about him all day because it feels abusive, and I don't want to do this to this little dude. Pause, Fredo. And then he tries to send some girl to talk about Nicolette, and I'm like, Nicolette's like, yo, I should just get at him because he's whack. He hasn't made a record. I mean, he can't make a hit record, so he had to be a sportscaster, and he's going to send a girl to do a man's work. All Nicolette would do with that girl is hit it. That's it. Lick it. If she's cute enough for, allegedly. But honestly, I'm ready to be like, Nicolette, just get him out of here. Let's do a versus. I can guarantee you that Nicolette will beat Cameron and will beat Fredo in the verses, song for song, because he doesn't know how to perform. He never did. He can't remember his lines. You know what I mean? He can't. So let's get off of Cam or Fredo. It's a terrible look for Harlem.
Who the fuck is Nicolette, man? She could be Cameron in the damn verse. Damn. She go hard than a bitch. What her album at, bro? Why you ain't tell her where to go get the album, dang? God damn. Can't say make an accusation like that and then just go on to the next shit. Nah, man. Where that shit at, bro? Where we gotta go to Audio Mac? That Piff? iTunes? Spotify? What she at, nigga? Nicolette? How you spell that shit? Like Nicolette? What was it? How we do that?
And we have too many people in common that we know, but I just want to recognize that he should just keep my name out his mouth just to get himself in the rhythm. Just leave me the fuck alone and go do your petty work and get paid by another culture to disrespect sweaty black men. Just do that. Keep doing that. Just leave me the fuck alone. You over there now, you a clown to me. And everyone that looks at things the way I look at things, you went from cool to corny. And yes, you took Jim's style. Jim came in, paused with that pink, and the next day you said, F that, I'm taking that. And you haven't been able to dress since you haven't been friends.
Took that shit, nigga. You heard me? Nigga was like 6'9". Cameron was like 6'9", but I stole that shit, nigga. You don't know what to do with that shit, nigga. Give me that shit.
With Jim.
Took that shit.
Period. Like, where's Maurice? Like, I mean, this is like, I don't understand who's telling him he's fly. So he should leave me alone. And Larry, pause, you're still unhealthy. You need to get in the gym. You need to leave me alone. Damn. And Sin, you know, you my man, and I know it's all love. I'm going to cut you up too in a minute.
Damn, bro, they didn't even say nothing, bro. Everybody moved. Cam, the only nigga said something. Everybody else, they moved on, bro. They did laugh though. I did just say if you green, you in though. They was laughing, damn. Never mind. You can go and get them, nigga.
I promise you that. You ain't gonna keep asking them these stupid ass alley-oop questions to act gay, allegedly. You're all just sitting there laughing at everything he says and agreeing with him. That looks terrible. Like it's just don't kill Dipset's spirit.
I rep BGE forever. Do the that nigga foot to the pedal. I rep BGE forever. Do the that nigga foot to the pedal.